The FIA Rally Star training season enters its second half with the fast gravel stages of the Saaremaa Rally in Estonia. The 6 crews await their biggest challenge yet on the loose surface stages of Saaremaa Island as they face the gruelling storms of the Baltic Sea.
I am happy to be in this team. It's a beautiful team.
What I really like about this team actually is that we develop each other.
We're all sort of gelling really well, and we're all able to, bounce ideas off each other.
So we are a family here, we're sharing experience each other, and that way how we are learning from.
We are supporting each other, but at the same time we are competing, and we're competing for 4 seats, not 6.
With only 4 junior WR seats up for grabs, the young stars still have to prove their worth, especially Max Smart, who reunited with the team after missing out on the tarmac experience.
I was glad that I was still with the team, you know. It gave me time to sort out whatever was causing my accidents, to make a full-on plan on how I'm gonna change things, you know, because things needed to be changed. They put together a training plan for me in the UK, where I lived in Scotland for 2 months. We were so busy, and through everything, I learned tons, and it changed the whole way I think. Lorcan was a great co-driver. His note delivery, everything was amazing, you know. He's a bloody good co-driver. But the team just wanted me to go with someone more calm, someone that can hold me back a bit in the start, you know, to build up step by step. That's when we found Cameron Fair.
Cameron Fair, and I own a fish and chip shop. The real job or the hobby? I'm co-driver for Max Smart. I thought, you know, young man, not much experience in the car, and when I heard he had a few incidents, it kind of made sense. The programme that Max has done in a very short space of time and how he's came on from there is very, very impressive.
He has brought crazy amounts to me in the car, you know. He's a European champion in the Rally 3, and the amounts that he has shared with me and the knowledge that he has given me is just invaluable, you know.
With their full focus on the 3 remaining gravel events, Max Smart followed his instructions to complete his first rally back. Although damaged tyres on stage 5 and 8 caused delay, with new Scottish co-driver Fair alongside, Smart didn't let it knock him off his stride.
I thought that it was really good to build the trust back with the team. I was proud, you know, I was like that's a good job, but I also said to myself, oh, I just want to do better.
Anja Silines came into the rally with her newfound confidence after she completed her first rally in Nova Gorica.
I felt really happy for her after she suffered a lot because of our crash, and you know, that pressure of I need to finish and I need to do a good performance. When we arrived to the final line in Slovenia wow, it was an amazing feeling.
However, despite being back on her favoured gravel surface, Silines and co-driver Esther Gutierrez were off to a rocky start.
I was really feeling good, you know, confident, pace notes, everything, and suddenly no throttle. 500 meters to the end, no more throttle, and the car shuts down immediately, and we were completely dark. We jumped out of the car, we were blocking the road, no way to put the car on the side. Cars were coming. With Esther, we were trying with our lamps from the phone, trying to make signs and made them stop. The first stop, the second stop, they passed, but the third one didn't see us and just hit the car very bad. This time was not something 100% in my control, you know. We had to abandon that day. At least the damage was not too bad, and we could continue. So yeah, I restarted the next day. Very good stages, good times, crazy climate, changing a lot, but I enjoyed very much.
You did it! Finito!
Abdullah Al-Toki, coming from Oman, was completely foreign to the stormy conditions of the Baltic Sea.
Saaremaa Rally was a very tricky event, very heavy rain. The first event driving in night, so it was very hard, very sleepy area. I was thinking to not push because if I did small mistake, I will be off. It was quite hard for me, but we finished the rally in good pace and good result. For my first time in that condition, it was very good for me, and yeah, very happy.
Abdullah and co-driver Ronan Comerford's commitment and dedication continue to shine through. It was their third finish during the FIA Rally Star training season and another event where they avoided trouble for their Ford Fiesta Rally 3. Jose Abito Caparo plans to be patient and smart in Estonia, coming into the rally following his third second-place finish in succession.
Saaremaa for us was big, for sure, was big. Was our second gravel, but not that normal gravel. Fast gravel with a big jump that we almost flat out. Then the weather was crazy, for sure. Wind, rain, darkness on night on the forest. We have so safe pace notes, but we still have that problem in that rally with the distance of the braking. So we get some moments there, but we keep the car inside. In one turn, we end like seeing the people face to face and oh hello. But we managed to get into the road again. We end that in a good place too in FIA so we was very proud of that.
After a flying start, Caparo hit a curb on stage 3, leaving his Fiesta with a broken rear right wheel. But the Peruvian recovered from that early setback until he damaged his tyre on stage 11 due to an anti-cut device that was inadvertently dragged onto the road by another competitor, causing a late delay.
When I found out that Saaremaa will be in the calendar, I think I sent the message to my dad. We were both quite happy about it. Now I can understand pressure talk that always Ott is telling that he has in Estonia, driving in Rally Estonia as well. I didn't realize it before, but now I can understand that it's actually quite hard to do it.
With home support on their side, Robert Jørgensen and Sim Oya were quickest of the FIA Rally Star 6, on course to win the Rally 3 category until stage 8, when they came too close to an anti-cut device. After driving on the deflated tyre for 2 kilometres, Jørgensen and Oya stopped to change wheels, with more than 3 minutes and 30 seconds dropped as a result.
I'm so disappointed in myself, you know. I did 2 mistakes there, basically. First one, I just threw over it, and then I continued for like 2 Ks. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the result we wanted from there. We had a puncture on one of the stages, but yeah, that's rallying.
Keep it neat, mate.
Taylor Gill and Daniel Brickish, who rallied on loose surface events in their homeland, were eager to hit back from the technical issues that hampered their progress on Rally Nova Gorica. From the start, however, Gill's luck continued to follow him to Estonia, with an electrical issue on stage 1 and 2.
It was a huge challenge. Unfortunately, yeah, our rally was basically over from the first stage as far as a result was concerned.
Gill focused on battling the demanding conditions, especially when stages became rutted. Despite early hardships, he finished as the top FIA Rally Star driver for the second time during the training season.
I didn't deserve to win it, but you know, I did. So if we were fighting for a championship, then that's quite a helpful result, I suppose. But you know, I know to myself that I was beaten fair and square every single stage. So winning is a big motivator, but when you win like that, it's not so motivating because you know there's still lots of work to do.
In the world of rallying, crossing the flying finish line is an achievement on its own. And all crews responded perfectly to the treacherous conditions by bringing all 6 cars to the finish of Saaremaa Rally. As the team leaves the stormy sea behind for the sunny coast of Catalunya, the stars get their chance to shine on the iconic stages of Rally Racc.
It was clear after the recce that these roads are world-class roads, really technical.
Taylor Gill came in with high hopes, expecting to do well as the gravel stages were similar to his home turf in Australia. But a small off in stage 1 throws the Aussie crew off their rhythm.
Spain was a tricky one for me. Yeah, I would probably put it down as my worst event of the year. And I basically just got caught out by a slippery braking under the trees. There was a sequence of fast corners into a slow left-hander, and I basically couldn't get the car stopped for the left-hander. So thankfully, the damage was quite minor. Yeah, it meant we were able to continue. For me, at the time, it probably felt like my year was starting to come crashing down after such a good start. But actually, that rally in Spain taught me a lot about myself, what I think anyway at this point in time is the best way to deal with a poor result like that, or a string of poor results.
Jose Abito Capara and Willie Sierra once again demonstrated their impressive speed until a mistake on stage 8 sends the crew off stage.
We lose the race line, and then was a rock on the side of the road, so we hit that rock and they push out the car to a deep field, so we do 2 rolls, finishing all the rallies. Yeah, that was our main goals. So I was very disappointed with me after the crash, but everyone is taking care of us, so that made me feel very good. Yeah. All support each other, you know. When one is falling down, the others holding it. So yeah, we feel like family here.
Anya Silines and Esther Guiterres began to find their pace and show continued improvement to complete their 3rd rally.
The gap was closest, but Max and Abdullah were also closest. To them, I felt that for sure I was missing something. But then I look back and I realized that each of us has a completely different journey. At the end, it's an internal process, and I wanted to be better than me. And when I see my first 2 stages in Slovenia and then my stages in Barcelona, I say, yeah, for sure I have progress and I have to be happy with myself.
As the sun was shining and conditions were drying, Omani Abdullah Al-Tawki began to build his pace with Irish co-driver Ronan Comerford.
He was confident, we'd done a great test, and he was eager and aggressive and ready to go. So Catalunya was the highest point for us so far.
So stage 7 I was pushing a lot. That's the stage where I closed the gap. I reached up to 2 seconds. I cannot believe that. I reached that in first FIA Rally style driver. It was the best moment when we had a good battle with Max. Each stage he win, I win. So we was fighting for the 2nd place. So actually he got 2nd place, I got 3rd place. It was good for me.
Max Smart showed huge leaps in his development, coming out on top in his battle with Abdullah for their best result yet, finishing 2nd in the team.
Estonia was me getting back into it, and then Spain was me like showing what I've got. Me and Cam were just in sync, and we were just going for it, and like just so tactical, so precise. Stage by stage, we were just getting faster and faster, you know. We were catching up to Abito on some stage, and for me that's like really big, you know, because I've always looked up to Abito, Romet and Taylor being the faster drivers in the team. To do that, to put in all that sacrifice, all that hard work, and come back and finish 2nd in the team, just seeing it all materialize, you know, it's just dreams, and then it comes to life. With my family, they're watching me for the first time ever driving a car. It was incredible. I couldn't believe it. My parents apparently were just like high-fiving each other after every stage and whooping. They couldn't believe how I was driving, you know. They were like, that's my son, you know, like that's insane. It was just more than special. It's crazy for myself, you know. The family literally, they went all in with me. We did that because we have a belief, you know, we got a dream and we have to chase it. It's just crazy. There's nothing like it.
For a guy who'd never sat in a rally car maybe till a year ago, and now making his own pace notes and evolving the driving style and making it all click and come together now, nothing short of amazing. The thing about Max as well, if you tell him the corner's flat, then he takes it flat. I'd say neat and tidy is his new driving style. Not so balls out crazy.
At the end, it was Romet Jurgensen who shines brightest at Rally Racc, returning to the stages he spectated on in 2019 to witness his national hero Oyt Tanak become World Rally Champion.
We could really show great potential and speed from the beginning, and I think Spain is for sure one of the highlights of the season for me as well. Crossing the finish line was like the most relief I have had this year. It was clear that I have set a good result on gravel and on tarmac as well, which I aimed for in the beginning of the season. So kind of a goal was completed at that point, so it was nice.
With only one rally left on the training season calendar, the crews hope to deliver a flawless last performance in Germany's Lausitz Rally to earn their seat in the FIA Junior WRC.